If you're wondering what that sound is, my brother and sister-in-law and some friends are watching The Lord of the Rings. They're visiting for Christmas. Nothing I can do. Hi, everyone. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Hello. We have 2 movies to review today. 2 videos. So let's get started with the first one. It's movies and TV that we do here, and today we are talking about Nightmare Alley. Nightmare Alley is directed by Guillermo del Toro, the great Guillermo del Toro, and it is a remake of a film from 1947, which I have not seen, but I'm honestly tempted after this. So what's Nightmare Alley about? And who else is involved? Bradley Cooper plays a fellow by the name of Stanton Carlyle. He is a small-time sort of con artist, mentalist, as he calls himself. He's kind of been traveling from place to place, running from seeming fire that he may or may not have started. When we first meet him, he's literally lighting his own house on fire. Well, he actually did start it. I'll just say that. It's the opening scene of the movie. But essentially what happens is that he finds himself coming toward this sort of back alley geek show carnival run by a mysterious gentleman played by Willem Dafoe. He soon falls in love with a young performer whose gimmick is that she can take an extraordinary amount of electricity, named Molly. She's played by the terrific Rooney Mara. And they spend some time at the carnival, but eventually they decide to take their act on the road, where he decides to swindle innocent suckers, as he calls them, out of money by essentially using his mental powers. But is this on a path to wealth, or is this on a path to hell? We will find out soon. Basically, he messes and tries to swindle the wrong gentleman. Nightmare, and it's also set in it begins, I believe, in 1939. Yeah, it's right around the onset of World War II. So, let's just go right in. Nightmare Alley is really, really great. It is, I have not seen the original, like I said, but I really do want to see the original now. I will say this, though, for those going to see this movie, this is not a horror movie. The marketing for this really makes it look like a monster movie, like something in line with Del Toro's earlier work. It really isn't even horror. It is more like a psychological drama thriller, period piece, which I think people need to know going in. It's really more about cruelty and the descent into it. It's a very bleak film. But what I love about it is the way that, without giving too much away, the way that the movie and Bradley Cooper's terrific performance kind of swindle you, the audience, into kind of siding with the guy before the rug is kind of pulled out from under you. Along with people already mentioned, we also have some other people in the cast who appear at different points for various levels of screen time, such as David Strathairn, fresh off of the terrific Nomadland, as this sort of boozy gentleman who works at the geek show. We also have Toni Collette for a little bit as a fellow kind of psychic who works there. We also have some brief appearances by the likes. Actually a pretty prominent role in the second half by Cate Blanchett as sort of a therapist who sort of might be an even better bullshitter in a lot of ways than Mr. Carlyle is, and very brief roles for like Clifton Collins Jr. and Tim Blake Nelson, and a couple of brief parts. Some really good actors in this, and Richard Jenkins as well. And I think that Del Toro's filmmaking is amazing. You can really tell that he's really enjoying the detail of this period and the way he's putting together the world of this carnival. And the other thing is the carnival's really not in the movie much. It's really more the first 45 minutes are kind of the carnival, and it's a 2.5 hour movie. I think people need to know that too. But it's a very good one. So let's just end it there. If there's one problem I have maybe a little bit with Nightmare Alley, it's simply that I think that first half, it takes way too long to go. I really do think they could have probably shaved a good 45 minutes off of this. Some movies can be 2.5 hours and get away with it. Something like West Side Story can. This one kind of doesn't. It's more of a 2 hour at best movie and a 2.5 hour, sack. But otherwise, I really enjoyed this film, and I'm wavering. You know what? Screw it. Despite that, the movie picks up so well that it's going to get this That's right. You see it. Bang. 5 out of 5 stars. Because even that first half, it's not boring. Like, it's interesting, but it kind of dawdles a little bit at the beginning. But I never broke off with this movie. And I also think the ending of this movie is spectacular. The last couple of scenes of this movie are amazing and thought-provoking and psychologically interesting. So, yeah, I actually think this might be the better Del Toro movie than his Oscar-winning Shape of Water. I was not really in the fan club of that film. I like it fine, but I was never, like, big on it. I really love this film. Alright. 5 out of 5 stars for Shape of Water. Let's go to the book on it. Put that onto the books for the year. Trailer trash. Let's talk about some trailer trash and get on to our next review. What do you say? Alright. Trailer trash. We got the Black Phone. We've talked about it before. I'm really excited. The Outfit. Talked about it, I think, once before. Looks good. Always, sucker for anything Dylan O'Brien is in. Morbius. Cannot wait for it. Scream. Absolutely excited. Lightyear. Looks good. The King's Man. Seen it on Tuesday. Alright. Oh, that's for the next one. Alright. And was there shawarma? Kind of. There is, like, a single shot of something that goes at the beginning of the credits, but there's nothing after. Alright. Alright. We will be back. That's it. We will be back next time in just a little bit, for an early review of American Underdog, which I also saw today. We will also be, in the coming days, we will be talking about, Monday we're talking Being the Ricardos. Tuesday night we're talking The King's Man and Come On, Come On. Thursday we're talking The Matrix Resurrections, possibly with a special guest. Friday we're talking Don't Look Up. Next Sunday we're talking Licorice Pizza and A Journal for Jordan. Monday the 27th we're talking about 83. We're going to do a few little catch-up movies, do some housekeeping in the final week of the year. And then on the 31st, or January 1st, in 2 weeks, we will be doing my list of the best movies of 2021 and the very, very worst movies of 2021. And they will both be big lists, because there were both a lot of great movies and a lot of shitty ones this year. So that'll all be next time, and until next time, I'm Grant the Movie and TV Guy. I see it all. I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Class dismissed. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does, but that's what it's supposed to do. Or so I've been told. If I want to find mail server reviews this and other fun stuff, including my ongoing 25 movies of Christmas, the second year in a row, you can check me out on Letterboxd.com at Grand the Movie and TV Guy. Some of you already have, but even if you haven't, take care of yourself, take care of your mental health. You guys are awesome. And thank you all. See you really soon, after this guy's posted. Alright, thank you all.